Looks like we're back up and running here. Just gonna check real quick. Okay, so it looks like YouTube didn't want me playing that other game, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's showing I'm live, so just had to do a restart. No one on the stream yet. Alright, stream's up, but there's no one on it yet. So hopefully some people will show up. I don't know if it's actually working. Let's just kind of set up our racing to get ready. So far it's showing zeros for viewers. I'm just going to watch it and see. There, we got a Lambo. See if this shows up on the stream. The 49 for the Lambo, and he had the yellow bars with the 52. Okay, it looks like somebody got on the stream, so looks like it's working. I'm just going to jump in this race just to I'm just watching it right now to make sure it's streaming. I actually shifted this car slightly differently than I normally do, and I got a 43, but that could have just been a coincidence. And a red light. So kind of a tricky start here. He wanted another race right after that, so he got the win because of the red light, so why not? He's making pet test passes. Hopefully I'm not going to be red lighting tonight. Didn't get the shifts on that one. This car is kind of all over the place right now. Everything seems to be smooth sailing right now. So we'll just keep it going. So I'm not hitting my shifts right now. 48, another mediocre pass. Car meet. I just ended up removing that other stream I started because I don't know what was going on with it. See if I get some shifts here. There we go. Got on one. Got the 44, 449. Seems to be the magic number we hit sometimes in this. He just booked out of here. Got the nice replay there. Didn't get a good tree, but it's going to be pretty difficult to beat our leaderboard time with that 447 we got up there. I can't remember if I ran a 43 on that one, or if it was a 44 with a really good tree. Looks like I could have confused anybody that was going to watch the stream, because it doesn't appear that there's anyone on the stream right now. I just want to delete that other one that I started. just so I don't get confused. Alright, so we are out here looking for races. I guess I'm just going to mess around with these Lambos for a little bit. I have a new GT tune that I might throw into this one that's on my other phone to see how it works. I haven't been able to get into 5.5s with it yet on the no bar, so we've got a teleporter here. You want me to jump in with this, Caden? I was late on that second gear, I think. You want to race the Lambo, or do you want to race something else? I've got a couple of Audi wagons out right now. I was just kind of starting off with these. You're in a McLaren? Okay. Let's see where my McLaren is at. That code probably won't work anymore. Okay, we got it. Yeah, actually, I got this tune from a viewer that I race all the time. Why doesn't this... These cars still don't really look right. The gloss paint doesn't really look right to me. Got the 57 with the whole shot versus the 55. 006, good race there. We could do a rematch if you want, it's up to you. I don't know if you have the stream up or not. I really don't know where to shift this car, to tell you the truth. I just kind of shifted. I don't know what my PB is in this. Whoa. We both ran 551. That was kind of weird. And it was a tie. How does that happen? There's definitely something strange with that race. Because I think my PB in this was a 55. And look at the 60-foot times on these. In the same eighth, it's like our cars were connected going down the track. I've seen this happen, this kind of thing happen before, where it seems like you run the same as the other guy does. I got up to 258. I was trying to hit the shifts. I was trying to hit them 9, 95, 95, like 96, 98, something like that. But I really don't know. I'm kind of thinking that this track could be a little laggy because of all the stuff that's on it. Look at my car getting squirrely. Another 57. I think that's more in line with kind of how my car runs. All right, good races there though. Got a 51 out of the McLaren. I think it actually ran like that before, but I think there was definitely something weird about that race. Especially because our times were almost identical and it was a tie. It was like we were I don't know. Yeah, it's a nice McLaren though. Yeah, I had it on that. I had it on the rear view, so I couldn't really tell if there were, if the cars were teleporting or anything. But that's what happens. Take your. It is what it is, I guess. Those were kind of the shifts that I hit. I got a 45. That was a good pass. I shifted that one, what was it, third gear, a little earlier than I normally do. Yeah, actually, I'm not really into decals too much on this game. Sometimes I'll make some decals, sometimes I won't. I didn't really do anything with this except the only thing I did was I moved the number a little because when you use this the back quarter gets covered up by primers, but I don't know, this number here is kind of stuck on the side. I don't know if I can change that one in the front, or if that's just like sometimes when you put a decal on it, you get one in some random place. Let's see if I can find this front one. I guess it is a different decal. don't know why it ended up there. Is that all of it? And the circle is... It's like the black circle is supposed to be bigger, isn't it? I'll just do it like that. Yep. You want to race my 370Z with the no-bar Supra? What is it? What does it run? We could do a more fair race if you want. I've got plenty of cars, so it's up to you. What's up, Alexander? Sorry, I don't understand that. I thought I had this on English. So it's like a mid 5.6 car. You want me to bring a kind of equal? It doesn't really matter. It's just for fun anyway. Just don't put it for, I have this. You talking about the MK5 or the MK4 or the MK, what do we have? MK3. It's going to change this to English real quick, see what it does. Yeah, my MK5 is not very fast. I kind of gave up on it. Yeah, we can race them. We can definitely race them though, but I think yours is better than mine. If that's what yours runs. No, it's fine. I'll race it. Kind of want to see if it works anyway. I'm gonna change my camera. I'm gonna turn up my volume a little because I had my volume set for Lambo volume. got a 64. I probably need to turn off the delay on this car though. Seems like a lot of my seems like I have my top end way too low. If you're running 250, I think I need to turn this thing up. I don't know why I have this at 244. I know that I originally had a tune that almost was getting into the 5.5s, and then it broke for some reason, and I had to redo it. And now it's just getting like mid, sometimes low 5.6. There we go. We got a 63. That's just a shade better than the 64. No, this is not the new Racing Rivals. What is Racing Rivals? I remember hearing that before. The 65 on that one. Yeah, maybe I just need to pay more attention to the tree. You're getting a way better 60 than me. And you're getting a more top end than me, so Racing Rivals. I'm getting that little spin sound like you get in a lot of the cars. Got the 002. All right, good races. Good matchup. Racing Rivals, you say? How old is it? Is that a mobile game? I kind of remember the game. Let's see if there's some pictures. Yeah, I remember that game. I think a lot of the drag racing games are like that, where they have that side by side view, and they have the perfect shift thing, where it's kind of more arcadey type game than this game. Yeah, no, this is No Limit. This game's been out for a long time. I do kind of want to test the rest of my Lambo fleet though. So I'm just gonna do that real quick and then see what else we're gonna race here. Yeah, definitely drop codes out there if you want, and if you want me to race a specific car for the matchup, you know, definitely tell me what car. I usually race quarter pro tree prep. Okay, we got an A. I guess this is an AA. One of my nitrous cars. I'll have to relearn the shift on this. It seems like it has the quick shifts there. For some reason, I wasn't ready for the tree on that one. I doubt that he's going to want to race again. See if I can get a better pass and a better tree. Pay attention. I'm going to let him tree first because for some reason I got a really bad tree. Maybe that's why, because he didn't. He might have rebumped on me or something. And so I guess I have to tree first. You want to play tree games, I guess. That's what happens. You get the 002. This is actually my number 3 of 4 Lambos. I'm trying to remember how I shift this one. Maybe those are the shifts. Only a 47. I haven't really put up a big pass in this yet. That was a really early first shift. He got a 000, but he finally gave up. I'm not exactly sure what my shifts are supposed to be on this car. That's fine. Let's take this out. I'm going Let's get some other cars out. Guess we can take this. What else we got? Let's get two more. We'll race this a little bit. We'll take this out. Let's finish our Lambo testing. Is that the same guy, Blaze, that I was racing? What was that other guy's name? I thought he had AA in his name. I gotta turn the volume down. I guess it was already set at Lambo volume. Another red light at the 46. I don't know what happened to his pass. Looks like we're getting red lights again, though. I did the late shift on that one. Apparently that's not the shift. I know my best car, I know how it likes to shift. These other ones I always forget. I'll try them like that. And my car is slow right now for some reason. Let's try that early first gear in this. I don't know what's going on, but this car is running terrible. Let's try hosting a couple of races. See if the car runs right. I tried both of my shift patterns that I usually use. He left, so I probably won't be able to tell if this is a clean pass or not. .48. Seems like my cars are a bit slow right now. Let's try some other cars. I think I might do a quick BRB. Grab a quick snack. I'm going to change the camera. He is ready to go, double bombed, isn't it? I think my first gear was late on that one, but I can't tell. It's an okay pass. Seems like these trees are kind of scary good right now, like too good. Look, I'm gonna get some red lights. I think I'm gonna take a quick, just a real quick BRB though. Okay. Got the BRB off. Looks like the stream is working. We got our snack. I'm going to try a different spot for my drink. So my mic isn't in the way. Alright, let's try this. I think I don't know, I think sometimes little noise there. Looks like my Chester fries are stale. Didn't have a clip on them. And sometimes the third monitor gives me problems here. It seems like when the third monitor isn't on, it seems like the PC is looking for it all the time. Sometimes it'll just kind of does some weird thing with the displays where they shrink and then they come back. I don't know what that is, but if the third monitor, which is my big screen TV, if I leave it on, it seems like I don't have those problems. But it's off now. I think it was on and it turned off. So maybe that was the problem. Let me just look at it and see if it's on or off. Okay. Yeah, so the other monitor is off. I think it was on. I think it was just on Twitch, so it wasn't connected as a third monitor. But it's still hardwire connected, so it kind of tends to freak out sometimes. But I can't really turn it on right now to where it seems like it works better when it's on in third monitor, because then the computer is going to try to change where all my stuff is. If I turn on a third monitor, Windows freaks out and it wants to change where all your windows are. That's just the way it is. Let's see if we got any lobby lurkers out here. There's always lobby lurkers hitting that refresh button. I don't know if stale Chester fries is going to do it right now. Got the T-Bird. See if I can get my shifts. I don't know, maybe I should turn on that third monitor. I may just have to move my windows around, but it shouldn't cause any other problems. Those are pretty good shifts. He's not going to catch that. Just the 49 though. And he got the 59-minute T-Bird. Don't think he'll want the rematch. I don't know. It's one of them nights, so I might take another BRB. Maybe try to find a non-stale snack. Then turn on that third monitor. Hope it doesn't blow up in my face. So you guys can just enjoy the music while I do this real quick, and hopefully it doesn't. Okay. We made it back. Nothing broke. We got the third monitor on. See, it's actually set as the main monitor right now. So that's why sometimes the PC will switch the main monitor when you turn one of them off. But it was set as a main monitor, but it wasn't even on. So it doesn't really make too much sense that it does that. Or maybe it does. Just because it's not on doesn't mean that you won't turn it on, so it just leaves it. That's just weird PC stuff you gotta deal with. Just trying to be a little more civilized here. With my snack. Got myself a nice bowl and everything. All right, so let's see. Got a bunch of people out here. I'm just gonna pick a random one. I could probably turn up the volume slightly on this. See if I can get my shifts. I got the 2 quick shifts on that one. Let's see if they worked. 48. A little better than the 49. This car will go faster though. If I can hit that first shift. It's always that first shift. I think that was a little better, but I think 4th was late. No, that was just a totally slow pass. I don't know what happened there. That shouldn't have been that bad. Looks like Cheez-Its are stale too. That's what happens when you use your little clips. When you steal your clips and put them on something else, that's what happens. Luckily, that was the bottom of the barrel. Crap. you guys probably didn't even know I was gone. Except I had the BRB. Did I have the BRB sitting there all the time? It's just turned into a heck of a night on stream. Let's see if these are stale. Something. We can find something. Nope, these are good. NLG. Is this a different NLG than I had last time? Is that a new team, NLG? It's got this low boss. Totally missed that second gear. He got the red light in the 560. His car should be faster. Maybe he'll give it another go. I don't know if there's a delay in when their race actually ends on their side, or if they're just thinking about it. I'll take the rematch. I missed second gear on that one. Got first, missed second. Still got the 5.4. A little bit better than the last pass. Let's see what he wants to do now. He's thinking about it. Nope. He got a better time, but not a good tree. Alright, we're just gonna go through these cars, I think. Try not to get stuck in one car for too long. I kind of have a taste for a sandwich. Badass out here. I don't remember what car I'm in. He's got the 29 by 21 Maverick. And we got our Big Bird, as he calls it the Big Bird, the Super Bird. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. 52. You got a 58. It's a good time for a car with 29s. Losing some top end though with the 29s. What's going on, best friend? He's got the clean looking Maverick sitting low. Got the 51 with the big tree. I know he's going to say his cars don't run right when he races me. Because I got a junky track, I guess. We'll just go on to the next car, I think. I'm trying to think of how I can pull off a sandwich. Because my bread is frozen. I think I have some bread down there. Might as well have a sensible meal instead of Cheez-Its. Oh wait, what happened to my I thought I had that other screen where I could play a video in the background. What happened to it? Maybe that was on another screen. Oh well. hopefully that'll be the last break of the night. Short break. Just gonna have a proper meal here. Then I'm gonna assemble a sandwich in the background here. I had to microwave my frozen bread, so we'll see how that turns out after it cools off a little. All right, so let's see what we got out here. All right, we got the MK5. Versus a 370Z. I actually seen both of these cars on the street. Not that recently, probably a month, within the last month. Let's see what kind of launch we got there. There we go. That's what we're looking for. He's still on version 240. And the MK5. Yeah, that's a real sick car. If you ever seen and heard one of those. I don't know if the one I saw seemed like it was had some definite modifications to it, performance modifications, because it sounded pretty mean. But I'm pretty sure it's a fast car right off the showroom. All right, so we got a pretty good pass on that. See what's going on the game here. Still holding my number 3 spot with the 447. Let's see if my bread is. Wonder if this bread's gonna get hard when it cools off. Because it was defrosted. I guess we'll just host, see if we get a lobby lurker out here. Oh, I got a clone out here again. So I win either way on this one. Seems like this was the same car from last time. He got the better 60 in that thing, but he's not going to hold off this thing. See, he has the name exactly the same, right? Usually I have the capitals, and I use capitals in my name. But that's just the way I have it. $20K is $20K, so You out there, Oz? We got another clone here. Messed up those gears. I wasn't paying attention. That would have been a fast pass. I got the good 60. I don't know what happened on the tree on that one though. But I still got the win. I got screen sniped. I wonder who this actually is. Is there someone on the stream? This could be a good one. Nope, just a 51. Seemed like it would be a good one. Yeah, but stream sniping doesn't normally include taking someone's name. Yeah, actually, people do that though, all throughout gaming. They'll use a big streamer's name. So, I don't know. Oh, I thought he had 29s. I was thinking that was going to be a different car. Nancy, you were on here yesterday, right? New racer. I didn't catch first on that one. I was out here testing that Maverick. You want me to call you Nancy? Because I don't. It's just a guess, but I don't think that's your name. I don't care if you make up a name or. Looks like he got some wheeling on that one. We got the nice 47, but not the tree. He wants to keep testing that thing. You got a Lambo, huh? Yeah, I told you, all you gotta do is grind. Chase. Yeah, I have my doubts there's any girls on this game, so that's why. But people use the names. And my car didn't launch right on that one. That was off. So I'm gonna owe Oz some money. Yeah, make sure before you're going out there racing Lambos that you got to tune pretty well, because you're in for a world of hurt if you start running into fast Lambos out there. Although I have to say that there really aren't too many people racing Lambos anymore. I think they just got kind of tired of the thing getting nerfed. A lot of problems with Lambo. What do you want to race? You want to race this car? If you want to race, just put up code, and I try to keep an eye on the chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue racing, because I'm sure it kind of gets boring if I'm not racing. I wonder if anybody could even tell that I changed the graphics on the side of my 370 to make it look like a Z, because it kind of looks like that when you buy it. Oh, you're on the full tree, huh? Oh, you got ET Streets. I'm going to have to turn my volume down a little, because that Lambo is pretty overpowering. You know, I got a nice little wheelie on that. Kind of a slow pass, and not a very good tree either. Oh, I thought you were going to work on those yellow bars. Pretty sure we discussed that. Yeah, your connection. Yeah, I mean, if it's your connection, there isn't really a heck of a lot you can do about it. except get a better one, I guess, if you can. One bar on your phone, huh? Yeah, I mean, data, you know, data can be tricky. I don't usually use it when I'm playing, unless if I'm not at home, then I pretty much have to, but I'm not usually racing when I'm not home, unless I'm sitting around waiting for something, I guess. All right, let's keep the line moving here. We'll jump in the Porsche. See if there's any activity. Got Oz out here. He's always out here testing cars, but I usually just like racing, especially when I'm streaming. I did work on my GT a little bit. I was messing around with my GT a little. I think I was messing around with another car too, but I can't remember what it was. What does that mean, lamb, in the chat? I don't know what that means. So this defrosted bread didn't work out too well. Looks like. Gets that moisture. Look at this car. Look how black that car was. Oh, the Porsche. That's why I got the Lambo, because the Porsche is an exotic car. He just kind of bounced in there. This car's teleporting all over the place. I actually had a better time than him. Got a 49. I just didn't get the tree. If I can tree that thing, I got a shot. I think I'm going to dip out of there. Looked like he was teleporting though. It's going to be a hard matchup though for the Porsche. See if we can get someone to actually put up put up lobby races here. Where did my clone go? My stream sniper. That's like when you're famous, you get stream sniped. Hopefully he's not out there creating some kind of mischief. Yeah, I keep saying I wish there was some other kind of racing in this game besides a lobby. Unless you're on a team, there's really nothing else you can do beside lobby. Looks like they're just going to continue to drop cars in the game and buff cars. So I guess there's people who put up races, and then there's people who click refresh. You got two kinds of people on this game. They're in the lobby anyway. Do you want to add me in game? I guess. We got the I gotta turn my volume back up. We got the Supra. Got my shifts. See if it paid off. Not bad. A 50. 506. Tree's not that good. I just really don't want to adjust my delays. I'm just afraid sometimes I'm seeing 00, sometimes I'm red. Yeah, I rarely talk in global, just because it can be kind of scary in there sometimes. All right, so we got a couple good passes out of the Porsche. Let's keep the line moving here. We already raced an Audi wagon, so we can always try to struggle some more with the Skyline. Be interesting to see what the box Nova's running today, because it seemed to be insanely fast yesterday. I think we need one or two more. I haven't raced a 57 in a long time. I didn't really race the super bird that much. We could probably make a couple passes in that. What did you send? I'm not seeing anything. Where does that come up on users? I'll see if it pops up. Guess we'll take out our 57. Oh, there's our clone. Is that you? Tell me that's not you using my name. I wonder what happens if you block yourself. I don't see your friend requests out here. Okay, that's weird. I'm not gonna. Okay, is this you 5695? Sorry, I don't want to play like name games with a stream sniper. You gotta use your own name. That's just a stupid thing about the game where I forgot what car I'm in. Yeah, I don't think I can give this sandwich higher than, I'd say like a 3. nice. Could be a bit of a mismatch for me, depending. He's got the nitrous Z. Let's see how this car shifts. Had the slow first gear. I was expecting it to be faster. Yeah, I'll take the rematch. Let's see if this car launches the same. I should be able to run a mid-5 in this thing. And he left. Maybe you heard me. Yeah, this definitely has a little bit slow first. Got the 57 with the 10. Got our 20K back. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm on PC. So I'm actually on keyboard, mouse, and joystick. Let's see if we can get her better pass maybe than the 57. Yeah, somebody says, well, I didn't mean to use your name, but I want to use Foxtrekker. Trekker is my middle name. Sure it is. And he just happened to change his name to exactly the same as mine that I've been using for a pretty long time, I think. Caden. I think there's a Caden in the stream. What does that mean? Nothing you're saying is adding up. Alright, just chill out because you don't want to get banned. if you want to watch the stream, you don't want to get banned, so that's what's going to happen. Got to keep things, oh, good, that's not a Lambo. Got to keep things professional around here. See if I can get see if I can hit the shift on this thing. There's got to be a better name than Foxtrekker. $57. I didn't get a very good tree, as usual. I don't think I'm really super concentrating on these trees, so that could be part of the problem. Jeez. I just totally blew that first gear, but let's see what the tree was. Yeah, I'm just not concentrating. Why didn't it look like I was nowhere near him? But it was only a 005 race. It looked like he was a car ahead of me. Yeah, I think I'm just not concentrating enough on the tree when I stream. I think that could just be all it is. Then again, I got a 52. Got a horrible tree though, so I don't know, maybe it's just kind of random. All right, bro, you're getting kind of weird for me now. There's got to be another name you can use. I'm not like a rookie to streaming though, so I know I know what goes on, so don't think that I don't know what people do. Okay, I think we got the 52 in the thing, and the 52 and the 57. I'm not seeing any races come up. Got Gap-Tooth Bill. See, there's a good name. Gap-Tooth Bill. I wish that was my name. That's a good name. That's a good racer name. Let's see if my Z works. I think I got good shifts. And it's only a 51. Good race. GG's. All right. No matter what happens, you just keep racing. That's pretty much what you got to do. Yep, that's the trials and tribulations of being a streamer. Oh, I forgot to add. Yeah, sorry, bud. I had a little stream sniper problem. That's what happens when you become a famous streamer. You get those stream snipers. Okay. I don't remember racing this guy. NLG, is that a team? I saw a bunch of guys out here with NLG. I don't know if they're different people or the same people. Who knows? Barn Finds. That's a good name. Barn Finds is a good name. I have no idea who NLG Ripper is. Kinda like Barn Finds. Yeah, I've been driving through cornfields lately, so haven't seen any barn finds though. Oh man, I gotta turn off exotics. Let's see what car I'm in, because I forgot. Oh, this thing. This Helter Skelter car. Yeah, you could change your YouTube name, can't you? To like what do they call it? A username or nickname. I think he had a nickname on YouTube chat. I can't remember how it works. I don't remember ever seeing someone in the game named Barnfind, so I'm thinking it's like an original name. Yeah, I just don't know what to do with this Z28. It just won't seem to perform. That was a late first gear. It doesn't seem to matter. That seemed to be even worse. I'm going to jump on that re-race, that rematch, just in case he hit it by accident. Sometimes they change their mind. Try to nab another 20K. Get another test pass out of this thing. Try to be a little quicker in first. I think I missed third. Well, another 53. He's on the old version still. Seems like it's been a few days. Alright. I got high hopes for this box Nova. Put up some big numbers in this thing. So let's see if it went back to normal. See if someone will put up races. It's pretty late though. I'm just going to click refresh. No. Let's see how fast we get a lobby lurker here. Pretty quick. Maybe people don't know how to put up races. Oh, he's got the shorty little bar on the back of that thing. Because you got to pick all the different stuff. This car's got the low launch RPM. Oh, looks like it's back to normal. You're in a clan? What do you mean a clan? No Limit Gangsters? Sorry, gangsters. TSK out here in the Lambo. I don't know how I joined clans. It's probably not It's probably not a good name to call your team. Let's see. TikTok. Yeah, I have seen a lot of stuff about this game on TikTok. I've seen a lot of posts. I guess TikTok is getting pretty popular. This guy's got the big wheelie. What was the name of this car? Something like Grocery Getter or something along those lines. He's gonna do a big wheelie. I screwed up my stage. I got pretty good shifts there. Got a 550. That ain't bad. My tires are about to break, and my engine is going to be breaking soon. Let's see if that guy did a giant wheelie. He didn't really go anywhere. He's going sideways right there. I guess he has the bars up like that because he doesn't need them. Oh, you have a no prep clan? I've never really raced much no prep. It'll probably just block the link. I don't know if you get banned for that. I kind of thought about getting into TikTok a little more, making more posts, more TikTok posts, but I don't know. I don't know if it's my thing. I just kind of like streaming, chilling, doing fishing videos. Looks like the game's kind of getting dead. Yeah, I don't know if you tried to put up a link, but it looks like it. If you did, it blocked it. It doesn't say it blocked it. Usually it'll give a message. Can I get a race here? It's getting late. I kind of wasted about an hour screwing around trying to get the stream to work. All right, man. Anytime. Just doing work here. Can't get a race. No, I'm pretty sure sending photos is probably a bad idea. No, TSK is still out. I guess it's me and TSK. Am I going to have to get my Lambo back out just to get races with TSK? Alright, so we had a nice snack. Did some racing. Doesn't seem like anybody left. Gambino. I think I've raced him before. Not me left. Well, that didn't last. I guess he doesn't want to be friends. I didn't notice what car he had. Nope, this car seems to be back to normal. For some reason, what was it, yesterday? I ran 4 or 5 47s in that thing. That's just the game. You got a GTR? I have my GTR out, don't I? Let me see what my first gear is real quick. Looks like I changed it back to what I originally had it at one time. Oh, you got street tree, huh? What? Did somebody steal the code? Looks like someone stole the code. I'm gonna turn mine down to 10K. Yeah, sometimes people on YouTube will steal the codes, even though there's not that many people in the chat. Some people just lurk in the chat and steal codes, I guess. And stream snipe you. Man, this Canadian water is really good. Oh, that's why. It's got sugar in it. That's great. It's supposed to be a sparkling water beverage. It's got 20 grams of sugar in it. That's just what I don't need. But it doesn't say. Oh, it's cane sugar at least. So it's real sugar. So it's basically sugar water. That's why it tastes so good. I can live with 20 grams of sugar, I guess. You guys are just out there stealing codes. That's alright. That's cool if people in the chat want to race each other. It's always good. So who is NLG's ST Reaper? You guys know this guy? What's up, Jamie? Good to see you. Still working on getting BeamNG. I got some people working on it. I got my best people on it. They're telling me it could take some time. What's you, Caden? Are you the Reaper, Caden? No. You guys are really I played another racing game today. But then the stream just kind of broke down. So I ended up restarting. I guess it didn't want me playing that game. I don't think it had anything to do with the game. See, there's those blue flames I'm looking for. Oh yeah, that's right. I changed this car to nitrous. Yeah, I think I need to... Okay, so you're a Reaper, but we still don't know who the sniper is, right? That was your brother or something. I guess I'm going to have to turn my... I think I had this one like way up here. Maybe there. Maybe try that. Oh, that's right. We were going to race for GTR, right? If someone doesn't steal it. Oh, the street tree, though. So then I'm not really going to know what my car runs because street tree is actually slower because it you can't pro stage, so you stage further up. Yeah, I'm not used to street tree at all. What is that RT? That's pretty much why I don't race street tree. It's kind of hard to look at that light up there and then look down at the tack to get that first shift. TSK is out here, probably trying to get on the leaderboard with that Lambo. I got some pretty fast people on my leaderboard. Yeah, see, for me, I kind of side-eye the pro tree, and then I look at my tack. Yep, I am red lighting tonight. I got a pretty good pass though. 53 to the 56. I got you on the tree. So good on the tree that I red lit. We could go get it if you want. I think I'm gonna stick with this gear. Got a purge and a nitrous. Yeah, I'm hitting that first gear real early. I just can't seem to hesitate how I need to. Alright, GG's, yep. That tree got you. Couple of good races there. My trees are kind of all over the place. Okay, so we just have this car left in the garage that we didn't race out of these 6. Seems like if I race for a few hours, 3, sometimes 4 hours, I don't get through more than maybe 15 cars, 15 to 20 different cars. Sometimes I'll get in a matchup and someone wants to keep racing and racing. Maybe I'll try and cut down on it a little so I could get into more cars. Here we got a Z28. What a surprise. forgot how to shift my Maverick. It's got that big long first gear, semi-quick long first gear. I'm not going to be racing a Z28 too much though with this. Just going to try and see if I can hit my shifts. Better shifts. 53. That's it for me. Try not to stay in the Z28 meta too long with a car like this. Let's see what we got left here. Maybe be wrapping up the stream pretty soon, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna put my my tune in my GT. Let's see. Let's see if I have that. Okay, so I do have the 29s, but I went with the small wheel 29. I think all this stuff was the same. No suspension. I think it was nitrous. Okay. Let's see how much I changed the actual tune. Doing a little live tuning here. Did I turn up second gear? These gears look very similar. Oh, I turned it up to 255, that's why. Okay, looks like I raised it back. 45.32, I think I was messing with that a little. Okay, no limiter, looks like. It doesn't look like I changed it very much compared to what I had. Let's see what it does. See if it's different in here than my other phone. It's got the dragster sound. Forgot to purge my nitrous. $68. Not much of an improvement there. Let's see. Probably don't even need a delay on this car. at 64 with this thing, but it just doesn't seem like that's where it really is. No, it seems like it's even worse on here than on my other phone. I guess I'm going to need to figure that car out a little more. I think we're going to take out our beasts, knock out some races in these. And then I think I may be wrapping up the stream after that. Okay, so we'll start with this one. Got a retune recently, slight retune. Let's see, I'm gonna change it to 20. I'll take a bike. They're just as loud, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's hard to get rid of tire poke and go fast, you mean? Yeah, that's what you saw my GT. I didn't. I have it the clearance at 21 in front and back because to get rid of the tire poke, especially in the front, because I don't have the stiffness raised way up in the front. But that's just like a side project. Yeah, so you want to race Lambos on us? You're always down for some Lambo races, right? Seems like the game is pretty dead now, though. Got Nomad. Okay, so I gotta remember the shifts on this. And change over to the Lambo camera. I fell asleep on the tree there. So did he, and then he just kind of dropped out. Why did he just leave? He had an easy win there. I wonder if he thought that I was letting him win. But I just, for some reason, I just kind of zoned out on the tree on that one. Alright, who wants to put up a Lambo code? Getting kind of tired though. Long day today. Yep, there's still some Lambos lurking out there. He's got some serious tire poke on that one. So I'm pretty sure the shift on this one is the early first gear. Slightly early. That was pretty slow. Who's that code for? Let's see what's going on in here. Yeah, missed that one. You want me to erase that code? I got a GTR here. Oh, I was supposed to change the tire size on this car. I forgot. Yeah, these 27s just don't seem to work at all for me. Really, I really don't even need that car, to tell the truth. I could just put it for sale. I mean, look. I want to see. I want to look at my. I think I want to look at my retune on this car real quick. See what. Is this it? Let's see. I think I'm going to do a BRB real quick. Ads. All right, we have completed the retune. That's top secret, so I had to do it on the BRB. 002 RT, nice. Alright, so we did a quick retune on this. Let's see how it works. I don't remember the shifts. We'll see. This car is very similar to my other cars, though. Like the nitrous. Only a 47. The guy's still on the old version. And the yellow bars. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to put up I think I'm just going to run these Lambos though, and maybe one or two cars. That's probably what I'm going to call it. This car looks like it has the quick shifts. Got the Gremlin. I messed that up. I just want to get a clean pass in this thing. Yeah, the Lambo is a weird tune. The car doesn't need much traction. I'll just tell you. I'll just say that. It basically floats. That's kind of like the other all-wheel drive cars, though. Let's see if I can hit those shifts. Okay, so I hit first a little early. Let's see what. Okay, we got a 46, so we got a good 60. He just left. He's lagging. He's lagging hard over there. He just left 4 seconds early. He's just guessing what the red bars it looks like. All right, so we got the 46 out of this one. It looks like it. I think that's the early first, and that one. Okay. So this is the number 3 car. Let's see. What do you mean secret? They said they fixed bikes, but I don't know what that means. I haven't seen that many. But I know that the bike, there is one bike that'll run a 5.4 if it still works, if they didn't break it. We got AA here, the teleporter. I think this Lambo might be the early first shift too. I couldn't tell where he hit second on that one. Got the 44. So that was, I think that was the early first shift. Get a 44 out of this one. I think those shifts were a little different. Yeah, see, then the next pass is totally different. 49. Fancy Tune Double A. I've seen him up there with some big numbers. I think this will probably be the last one in this car. Okay, is he not staging? What was that? I got a 46. Why was this car the entire track in front of me? He got a 622 RT. He got a, oh, this guy's a total glitcher. 614, 60 foot. Yeah, this guy's a total glitcher. What was that? What was he running? Was that an Evo he had? All that and he just got a 550? Did you see that, Oz? That guy's car was the entire track length ahead of me. And he lost horribly. Yeah, those AA guys, if that's him, and it's not an imposter, those guys are 100% glitchers. All right, so we got a 44 and a 46 in this. Then we'll go over to the green one. All that, and he still couldn't beat me because he's lagging so bad. He can only get a 600 tree and a 61 on the 60 foot, which is impossible. I can run a 550 in my Evo without all that. It seems like I can quick shift all of these cars actually. Yeah, this one did. Only at a 48. There's so many lobby lurkers out here. Yeah, it's getting late. Got the McLaren on the streets. Yeah, that's the problem with having all these cars, is that I forget what the shift points are. I screwed up my stage. Okay, that seems slow. Okay, last one. At least I know if they put new cars in the game, I need to buy new cars. I have a couple Lambos I could probably sell for big bucks. Yeah, won't drop a code, Oz. Because I bet if I race you, your Lambos are going to be fast. I can't get a race here. Might have to change my name. Yeah, you just have to hope for a clean race, really. Good connection. Good shifts. This guy leave? I think he left. Or maybe he's just waiting for me to leave. So this race, this is probably not going to be a good pass. Good shifts. Slow pass. Bad tree. Maybe I'll try Key West. Looks like there's no one on the game though, so that's... No one on the game usually means slow. What guy? It's not you? What guy? IFT Brian? Where's he from? You mean he's in your DMs on game? He's sending me messages trying to confuse me. I was late on both of those shifts. Still got a 46. Yep, big time streamer. I was late on second on that one. 48. That tree. Horrible tree. Yeah, you got people in your DMs, Oz, that are bugging you. Is he waiting for a reply? Your channel's IFT Brian. Typing in your chat? What do you mean? You want an endorsement? I think he wants an endorsement. Those are pretty good shifts, I think. Come on. That should have been a better pass. I got robbed. hurry. You gotta race and chat at the same time. Oh, I thought I red lit for a second. 46. Not too shabby. Where is it? FD Brian. See if I can find his channel. Two 256 subs. Looks like he's got some racing gameplay on here. Yeah, check out IFT Brian. If anybody's out there on YouTube. He's got a new, looks like he's got a new channel going there. .47. Did he run a 5.4? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm getting kind of worn out here, so might be wrapping this up after this. There's another A. That was another AA out there. guess we can grab I guess we can go Novas. Got a whole Lambos out here. Did you want to race, Chase? See what I did there? Okay, we got a code here. See how my box is working. I'm going to turn the volume up and change the camera. Why can I barely hear my car? I had to turn way down. Okay, give me a second, Chase. Because I really need to wrap this up pretty soon. My car just malfunctioned. I don't know what happened on that one. I still kind of think that these, when you have the message flashing up there, that it can lag your game. See if I can get a clean pass here. Yeah, my cars just don't seem very fast right now. Yeah, I can't hit my shifts at all for some reason. I don't know what's going on. My shifts were just totally off. All right, good races. IFT Brian. Why does that volume seem like it was such a difference? His car doesn't sound like it's maxed out. It's going to be hard to launch. Well, he's got stage 4. Yeah, I gotta get off this thing though. I gotta shut down. Unless I can get Oz. If I can catch Oz. My cars seemed like they were better earlier. They're not as good right now. Yeah, good race, Brian. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'll take a look at your stream when I get a chance. I haven't. I mean, I've been on YouTube for a while, but I haven't really streamed all that much. I saw you had your Lambo out there, Oz. I was just gonna do maybe another Lambo race. I'm obsessed with the Lambo race. Yeah, Lambo's always gonna pretty much kill everything. That's just a Lambo. Oh, you got the nitrous, huh? All right, so we'll be wrapping it up on this, I think. I think I was a little early on first gear on that one. Yeah, how many times am I going to hear this guy says he has a slow Lambo and he runs a 45? Every time. Can't trust these guys. .461. Yeah, I thought I was going to red light on that one. Yeah, he got the quick one, but it seems like it kind of goes away. That's the thing is, if you don't have a strong internet connection, I think it can kind of go away. The longer you race for. There we go. We got a 45. No, he got a 46. You just got to keep racing until you get him. You got to just keep racing until it works. Not even necessarily the exact shift you're trying to hit. Sometimes if you shift it a little differently than you want, than you're trying to, you get a better pass. I had late first and second when I was late on both of them. I still got the 46 though. 007 I got him by. So we both got a 45, right? His car was a little slower, kind of in the middle races. And then it seems like it's coming back. Got another 45. A little better one. And I wasn't even really exact on my shifts on that one, but I got such a good 60 foot. Pretty much carried me. All right. Good races with Oz. Yeah, I mean, I have a few cars that'll run 45, and then I have kind of a couple that will occasionally run a 44, and then very rarely a 43. I think it just depends, but if you can keep it in that 46 and under, then it pretty much just comes down to shifts and getting the right connection stuff. What's up, Ryder Cold? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even mess with that car if I were you. Or at least save that tune. Ryder Cold. You can't look up people on here unless they're in global. This is what you see when you race me, though. All right. I think that's going to be a wrap for tonight. Kind of had a slow start. Kind of a broken stream there for a little while, but you turn the game chat off. Yeah, that could. I'm thinking that could possibly have an effect. All right, this will be last race. Officially, last race versus barn finds. Yeah, I mean, who knows how my cars would run if I wasn't streaming and if I turned all this other shit off that I run at the same time. Maybe my cars would be slower. Who knows? Another 45 to wrap it up. We'll take it. Yeah, I mean, it's not only distracting, but it's possible that, especially when we have the envelopes popping up and flashing, you know, it could have an effect. And I mean, any lag or connection thing is probably always going to have an effect. So, but I mean, you put up some good ones in that. So usually when we race, our cars don't work, but then again, other times they do. So that's just how it is. You just gotta live with it and just race another day. All right. So I will catch you guys. I got stuff to do tomorrow, so it's possible I might take a day off, but we'll see how it goes. Seems pretty decent doing these, kind of 3 hour streams. Do some racing. All right, guys. Catch you guys. Catch you guys next time.